Hi, Mike Kennedy with you, and I'm going to explain to you why I'm a racist. This goes to, I guess I haven't seen the guy's videos before, but there's this guy named Mr. Beast. That's his channel name. And he actually is the #1 account on YouTube. He makes between, what did it say? Well, he's worth 500 million, but he makes hundreds of millions of dollars on YouTube. Let's just say, and he does these things. He kind of pulls pranks. He does money thing, like he had this thing with a circle, and he put all these people in the circle, and the last one standing, still in the circle, was going to get $100,000. So that provides some motivation. But then he does other things, and so at one point, he decided to build 100 wells in Africa for communities that didn't have clean water. So he puts this video up, and what's the complaint? He's a racist. Why are you a racist? Well, you have the white savior complex. In other words, you're not actually providing water for people. You're just acting out your superiority, that you need to rescue people. So that would apply to me too. You've heard me talk about I help support this single mother in Haiti, and the fact that most Haitians are actually from Africa, descended from Africa, because the French basically worked all the regular Haitians would be more Latino type looking people than African black people. So they worked the people to death, and then they basically started importing slaves. And so now most people in Haiti are black. And the blacker people tend to be a lot poorer and lower on any social ladder. So the fact that I help out this woman and her skin color is such, that makes me a racist, because I'm only doing it to make myself feel good and to demonstrate to the world what a great guy I am. And it's like, so let's think about this. I've got a kid that's sick. I can't afford some medicine he needs. My insurance doesn't cover it. But this guy comes into my yard with a check for, let's say the medicine was $3,000. So this black man comes into my yard with a check for $3,000, and I turn it down because of his skin color, or he's Chinese, he's Arab, whatever. Come on, this is ridiculous. It's just so stupid. But there's always someone trying to work this race angle into everything. And there's also people who are really jealous. There's people been, plodding away trying to put wells in Africa. And, there's a number of organizations that have been doing this because it's so critical. We don't understand that in America, we just open a faucet and there's clean water there. We hear of things, water turning bad in places, or temporary boil orders and things like that. But the majority of the time, we have water 100 times, 1,000 times cleaner than what they do in some other countries. And so providing something as basic as clean water, it cuts disease, especially in children, because unfortunately with water sources there, someone's, might have gone to the bathroom up here in the river, or done laundry or whatever, who knows what, and down the river you're taking the water out to drink. And it's not good. It's not a good system at all. And so the answer to that is to build a well, because the well is, it's deep enough so nothing that's gone on the surface can affect the aquifer where the water's coming from. And so having clean water can enormously boost the life expectancy of children in Africa. It's a no-brainer. But, and so these other groups now are upset because he got all this, the video, I don't know if it had already, I don't know exactly when he did it, but, I think it was 400 million people had already watched this video. And, some people in organizations that do wells were very upset because they felt they didn't get credit for it because they've been doing it for so much longer. And it's like, well, I don't know. There could be an organization that might spend 50 years trying to put in 100 wells, or 200 years. And they're still there and they're still doing it. And guess what? There's plenty of wells that need to be dug in Africa, I'll tell you. Plenty of people that need clean water. And so these organizations are going to keep going and keep doing it. Now, he even mentioned that he's setting up some, fund where people can put in money and then it will go to putting another well in. And it's like, even that some people have trouble with, because like I say, they kind of want that money for themselves, for them to do it. But ultimately, gee, what's important? The people having clean water, or you being the one that gives it to them? I mean, come on. So anyway, that's why some people would consider me a racist, because I help someone of a darker skin color, and I don't do it just to be nice, which I assure you, I do it just to be nice. And it's just so crazy how people are in today's politically correct mumbo jumbo world. Bye.